Okay, Jeff, well, we find ourselves at a cafe in downtown Helsinki, and it's only fitting that we're enjoying a coffee because per capita Finns drink the most coffee in the world. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, that's no new fact on me. So
new fact. Well, you learn something new every day. But did you ever think you'd see yourself in Finland playing for the U.S. In the World Championship, especially this early in your hockey career?
No, it's something that, like with USA Hockey, they have the program growing up that you would play with, and it's something like I never went to any of their tryouts, any of their camps, or ever got the opportunity to play for them.
It's a good opportunity, and you find yourself like halfway across the world. What's this city been like to you? I know you mentioned earlier, you said you had some time to go and check things out. What have you seen, and what have you really noticed? Has there been any culture shock?
Yeah, it is a little different. I mean, just walking around and just not hearing the same language and not being able to understand a lot of things that are going on. But it's been a great experience so far. Speaking
to a bunch of guys, they have family down here, moms, dads. Who did you bring down for the tournament to experience all that is Finland?
I brought my fiance down. We had, I think, a week and a half alone, and then they flew in the family and the girlfriends and wives and everything like that, so she came down and joined.
How about the hockey here? From what we've seen, especially against the Finns the other day, it's chanting like non-stop throughout the games, but what's it like for a player down at ice level?
Yeah, it's, I mean, the big games, like when we played the Finns, it was, it's something that it was almost like a soccer game, because you always see soccer games on TV where everyone's going nuts, and that was just one thing that was a great atmosphere.
What do you like about your team? Because you guys have beaten a couple of really good teams. You beat the Finns 5-0, and then you beat Canada in overtime. It struggled against Kazakhstan a little bit, but what do you see with your team here? Because you are tied with Canada 5-1.
We don't have the huge names or anything that that some other teams have, but it's I think as a group we've come together, and just in this short period of time, and the guys work hard, and they're not the most overly skilled team, but it's something that we work hard, and we just seem to be clicking and understanding the concept of the new system and everything like that.
How about back in Edmonton? This year was your first full year in the NHL. You put up a lot more numbers than you did in your first half season in the NHL. You ended up in the top pairing with Laddie Schmid for a lot of nights. And where did you feel you came along, or how did you feel you came along as a defenseman in the NHL?
Yeah, it was something that started the year in Edmonton, and then went down for
two games.
Yep. And then it was something when I came back up. It was each game I felt more comfortable, and the opportunities came where I started to play with Laddie, and we had good chemistry and worked well together.
You were hitting guys, and you're very aggressive. Is that part of the confidence and the way you're evolving as a defenseman in the league?
Yeah, it is. It's something that, I wasn't very physical my first year and even the beginning of this year, and it's something that the coaching staff had pulled me aside and showed me some clips that, just not necessarily killing a guy, but just rubbing them out and taking away their time and space.
Jeff, I know you guys finished 30th 2 years ago. You weren't on the team for the full season, but last year, your first full year, a bit of improvement, 29th overall in the league. But what do you foresee for the team next year, and what has to change going forward into this next year of the rebuild?
Well, obviously, in the standings is where we want to continue to jump, continue to grow. But I think we have a lot of talent up front, a lot of guys that can put the puck in the net. It's just something that I think we need to find the chemistry and with the line pairings, and then to be more consistent. I think there's times that we showed that we were a really good team, but then there's times that we showed our youth, and we kind of took nights off. Ultimate goal is to make the playoffs and then go from there. So I think I know every guy leaving at the end of the season knew what the goal was for next year. It is a long summer, and there's 3 months, but it's got to be in your mind, and you got to have that to drive you through the summer and to get ready for next year.
After you go home, what are you going to take out of this experience being here in a foreign land, playing for your country for the first time?
One thing that is just talking with the other guys on the teams. It's just how they do things throughout their season, what their day in and day out schedules are, and how they conduct themselves, you know, playing for different organizations. So I think just learning things from them, and then just trying to take in everything here. It's just it's one of the first times I've been to Europe, so just take it in and, you know, enjoy every minute of it.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.